just whispers in the wind. They don't see us in the view, stacking gold away in heavy while we vanish in the blue. Clocking grind out, sweat dripping on the floor. But to them, we just zeros, nothing more, nothing more. We crumble in the shadows, beneath their shiny shoes. Our cries get lost in echoes, they ain't trying to hear the news. They turn their backs, act like they don't care, counting stacks while we fade into thin air. 0 gram in their math, we don't even count. Our lives are light as air, just shadows in their mount. 0 gram in their hands, our dreams just drift away, like dust up in the wind, getting blown out every day. Behind the hustle, but they don't see the grind. Struggles go unnoticed, buried deep, left behind. Life's heavy, hard to breathe, but they just laugh it off, saying ain't no thing while we coughin' up the cost. But they don't see the fire burning deep within our soul. It's gonna rise up high when we're ready to take control. Our voice is gonna shake the ground, the world's gonna break. They ignored the scale, but now we about to flip the stake. 0 gram in their math, we don't even count. Our lives are light as air, just shadows in their mouth. 0 gram in their hands, our dreams just drift away, like dust up in the wind, getting blown out every day. Their tower high on the backs of all our sweat, but from that height all they see is what they trying to forget. Our voice is gonna echo loud, they're gonna feel the weight, they'll learn the weight of our actions when we rise and face our fate. 0 gram in their math, we don't even count. Our lives are light as air, just shadows in their mouth. 0 gram in their hands, our dreams just drift away, like dust up in the wind, getting blown out every day. But the day we become one's not zeros anymore. We'll bring them down, crashing to the floor. When numbers gather weight, the tower will fall. 0 grams truth will hit them hardest of all. And on that day, our weight will crush them all. You talking fair, but you hiding behind walls. Built the game, crooked, now you're scared to fall. Your rules, your play, but we see through the shame. Everybody know, but they ain't saying names. No ladder for us, just heights to climb. Built your little kingdom trying to keep us blind. Up high, out of sight, in a hidden spot. Little king scared stiff in a tiny plot. Keep switching up the rules, we stay running. Can't step in the ring, who you think you're frontin'? Look back, we're still standing tall in this place. True masters of the game, yeah, we own this space. You call it justice, but it's just your shield. A world full of lies, your fear revealed. Your laws, your lives, but we moving free. We dancing on top, while you drown in the sea. Switch up the rules, turn pawns to fools. The truth cuts deep, now you're losing your cool. Up high, out of sight, in that hidden spot. Little king scared stiff in a tiny plot. Keep switching up the rules and stay running. Can't step in the ring, who you think you're from? Look back, you're still standing tall in this place. True masters of the game, yeah, we own this space. Now you're trapped inside. We laughing as your kingdom starts to slide. Breaking down your rules, tearing up the frame. We're getting free while you drown in shame. We'll show you what fair really means. Watch your sandcastle crumble at the seams. Now you're just a pawn in the game you made. Masters of the game, you know who stays. Just a pawn in the game you made. Masters of the game, you know who stayed.
Cash calls the plays, so just stack your paper while the nation decays. Prosecutors counting stacks, justice lost in the mix. The cops love their money more than the badge of the kicks. In the courtroom, evidence is just noise on repeat. Judges checking the balance sheets, not the fate of the streets. Selling dreams for a hit, living high on the hype. Is money all that's left while hope takes a dive? In the courtroom, evidence is just noise on repeat. Judges checking the balance sheets, not the fate of the streets. Selling dreams for a hit, living high on the hype. Is money all that's left while hope takes a dive? Shiny gold promises with no end, feeding the greed, the lust that won't bend. Power in the grip with blood-stained greed. Trust gets shattered, corruption's the scene. Cash rolls the game, pulls the strings. Capital strong, got us locked in its rings. Justice is shattered, promises ripped apart. We gotta break out, reclaim our heart. Schools teach dollars, not the dreams we chase. Kids counting cash, not the stars they embrace. Hospitals weigh profit, life's just a number. Doctors choose patients like they're playing to plunder. Lies beat truth on every corner. Citizens drowning in fear, can't ignore the dishonor. Society's sinking in a dark, cold tide. The future's looking grim if we ride this ride. Shiny gold promises with no end, feeding the greed, the lust that won't bend. Power in the grip with blood-stained greed. Trust gets shattered, corruption's the scene. Cash rolls the game, pulls the strings. Capital strong, got us locked in its rings. Justice is shattered, promises ripped apart. We gotta break out, reclaim our heart. We need to raise our voice, tear down the lies. Build a world where people on money rise. Break down the walls, rewrite the fate. Create a future where we dominate. Cash rolls the game, pulls the strings. Capital strong, got us locked in its rings. Justice is shattered, promises ripped apart. We gotta break out, reclaim our heart. Cash rolls the game, pulls the strings. Capital strong, got us locked in its rings. Justice is shattered, promises ripped apart. We gotta break out, reclaim our heart. Our voices rise, future's in sight. We'll push past the limits, break through the night. Yeah, check it. We out here grinding about the sweet talk about the rich man's blues. Who really got it bad? We're standing in the rain, cold streets under feet. Trying to make a dollar, but we trapped in repeat. They got the gold, we got the hustle and the scars. We're the ones who bleed, but they ride in fancy cars. Reaching out for crumbs while they stacking up the bread. We got empty pockets, but they living in our heads. Fake smiles on our faces, worrying about their grind. They keep us in the dark, but we think we're doing fine. We break our backs while they stack that cash. Keep our mouths shut, don't even make us splash. We fight their wars, yeah, we keep them on top. This twisted game, man, it's gotta stop. Sympathy for the rich, we carry the weight. While we starve for the scraps, yeah, we taking the bait. Ain't screaming for our own, just playing the game. Raising our voices, but who's really to blame? Sympathy for the rich, man, it's such a joke. But we're the ones choking while they puffing on that smoke. We drown in debt, they float on gold. We pray for the peace while our lives get cold. They live in mansions, we stuck in the grind. But we still got their backs like we losing our mind. Paycheck to paycheck, we barely survive. But we keep on hustling, keeping their dreams alive. We're the silent majority, they the loud few. But somehow we're the ones who don't have a clue. They scream success while we whisper our pain. But we're the ones who dance in the storm and the rain. Losing ourselves, stuck in this loop. It's time we wake up and break out the truth. Sympathy for the rich, we carry the weight. While we starve for the scraps, yeah, we taking the bait. Ain't screaming for our own, just playing the game. Raising our voices, but who's really to blame? Sympathy for the rich, man, it's such a joke. But we're the ones choking while they puffing on that smoke. Maybe we're scared to lose what we ain't even got. Or maybe we just tired of taking that shot. But in the silence where we hide our fears, it's our own dreams that disappear. Sympathy for the rich, that tidal beat. We've been too quiet, time to get up on our feet. Gotta reclaim what they took from our hands. No more shadows, no more taking their commands. Sympathy for the rich, man, it's time to flip the script. Ain't no truth in the game, just a poisonous drip. Sympathy for the rich, time to break free. No more verses, it's time for you and me.
City lights, yeah, they shine so bright, but no roof over my head when it's cold at night. Winds coming through, got me shivering alone. Where's the place I can call my home? They hold the keys, man, 1,000 locks. Closing doors, leaving us out on the blocks. We keep sitting, but the warmth's all gone. Roaming these streets till the break of dawn. Empty spots, filled with greed. No space for us, just what they need. This city's hot, I used to know, but the air's so cold, my soul's turned to stone. Windows shut, behind them the lights still glow. My heart's in the city, but it's a no-show. Every step I take, the dream slips away. The love in this air, it ain't here today. Beyond those gates, they can't hear our plea. Our dreams fade out, like static on a screen. This city's cold, don't feel no heat. We chase the warmth, but it's just concrete. Empty spots, filled with greed. No space for us, just what they need. This city's hot, I used to know, but the air's so cold, my soul's turned to stone. Empty spots, filled with greed. No space for us, just what they need. This city's hot, I used to know, but the air's so cold, my soul's turned to stone. In this cold jungle, I prayed for a spark, but our voices drowned, left in the dark. We shouted for love, it echoed and died. Now it's just shadows, what hope used to hide. These spots, filled with greed. No space for us, just what they need. This city's hot, I used to know, but the air's so cold, my soul's turned to stone. Doors stay shut, yeah, they won't unlock. The shelter we dream, just talk on the block. In the grip of this city, the cold's taking hold. Our bodies grow numb like stories untold. Windows shut, behind them the lights still glow. My heart's in the city, but it's a no-show. Every step I take, the dream slips away. The love in this air, it ain't here today. Beyond those gates, they can't hear our plea. Our dreams fade out, like static on a screen. This city's cold, don't feel no heat. We chase the warmth, but it's just concrete. Empty spots, filled with greed. No space for us, just what they need. This city's hot, I used to know, but the air's so cold, my soul's turned to stone. Empty spots, filled with greed. No space for us, just what they need. This city's hot, I used to know, but the air's so cold, my soul's turned to stone. This cold jungle, I prayed for a spark, but our voices drowned, left in the dark. We shouted for love, it echoed and died. Now it's just shadows where hope used to hide.
In the shadows, they draw the line, saying we different, cutting deep with lies. Age gaps, gender traps, thorns of belief. They scared as hell when we unite in the streets. Strings on us we can't even see. We just puppets in their dirty symphony. Division's their weapon, they keep it so clean. Slicing us up while they laugh behind the screen. In the name of the divide, they rip us apart, turning us into enemies right from the start. Guarding their thrones, keeping us low. Whispering we'll never be one, we'll never grow. From the towers, they see it all clear. Drawing these lines just to keep us in fear. Thrive in the chaos, feed on the hate. But when we unite, they can't control fate. Locked in their cages, we suffocate. Losing our breath, trapped by the hate. Their plans on point like a curse they cast. Splitting us up so their power will last. In the name of the divide, they rip us apart, turning us into enemies right from the start. Guarding their thrones, keeping us low. Whispering we'll never be one, we'll never grow. From their towers, they see it all clear. Drawing these lines just to keep us in fear. They thrive in the chaos, feed on the hate. But when we unite, they can't control fate. Locked in their cages, we suffocate. Losing our breath, trapped by the hate. Their plans on point like a curse they cast. Splitting us up so their power will last. In the name of the divide, they rip us apart, turning us into enemies right from the start. Guarding their thrones, keeping us low. Whispering we'll never be one, we'll never grow. They rip us apart, turning us into enemies right from the start. Guarding their thrones, keeping us low. Whispering we'll never be one, we'll never grow. In the name of the divide, they rip us apart, turning us into enemies.